Snow Miser is massive, and by that, I mean he's extremely tall. But how do I know this? Well, you may have watched A Year Without a Santa Claus, and in it, there is Snow Miser. So, he sings a song, and it's very good. You should listen to it if you haven't, and if you have listened to it, you should listen to it again. But anyway, in the song, you can see he's right next to a couple of elves, and he looks like he looks much taller than them. I don't know how. I'm just going to say double for simplicity's sakes. So, he's double the size of them, let's say. But how tall is an elf? Well, elves are made-up creatures, so we don't know how tall they are. But, you know what we do know? How tall an average 12-year-old boy is. Now, this may seem like trivial information, but in the movie, we see that Jingle and Jangle, the main elves, are about the same height as an average 12-year-old boy, because we see a 12-year-old boy and we see him next to other people, and he's like the same height. But so, if we check how tall an average 12-year-old boy is, he's about like 137 to 160 centimeters, or 4.5 feet to 5.25 feet. We're gonna just use 4.5 feet as it's the smallest possible. So, if we do that, then Snow Miser is 9 feet tall. That is the tallest anyone has ever been. And that is the bare minimum. He's probably more than double their height, and that is the bare minimum for how tall an average, 12-year-old boy is. And so because of this, he is obviously incredibly tall. That, 9 feet is the tallest ever. The tallest man ever was 8 feet, 4 inches or whatever. I don't know. He wasn't 9 feet tall. So this is massive. But so, yeah, I guess that's the end of the video. But I do have something to say. So I was going to make a video about, Rankin Bass and all the stop motion animation, but I kind of forgot to do stuff. And then I just ran out of time. So I'll probably do that later in December after Christmas or in January, December of 2023. But it'll come soon, don't worry. But, yeah, that is all for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe or don't. But, whatever. And, yeah, goodbye.